What's up, folks? Jonathan here. How's it going? So, I saw something the other day and it just inspired me to do this. And here's what it is. There was a lady in the parking lot with her little kid, and the kid was crying, and she was being really ugly to her kid. Like saying things like, if you keep crying, I'm going to give you something to cry about, and spanking him and all this stuff. And just that sort of stuff really bothers me. I know it's none of my business, somebody else's kid, but I raised two kids, and when I was in high school, I worked at a daycare for a year. I worked with 5-year-olds, and it's I just don't dig hitting kids. I just don't. I know it's like, oh, if you don't spank your kids, then they turn out bad or whatever. And it's like, I never spanked my kids, and they turned out just fine. Again, that's just one example. So I'm not saying that my example is evidence for the whole thing. But when it comes to like kids, they freak out about things that adults seem to be insignificant or minor. you know, Kid drops his banana on the ground and just loses his mind. His whole world's over. He dropped his banana. Like you can't go get him another banana, or maybe pick that one up and wipe it off or whatever. But they don't get that, okay? See, in my opinion, the longer you live, the more things you experience, the wider the range of happy and sad becomes. I don't know if that made any sense, but uh, the more problems you have in life, the more you start realizing which problems are serious and which ones are not. Little kids, they don't differentiate between those things, okay? They haven't had any life experience. So if something happens that makes them feel bad, I mean, it's on bad. It's like they just freak out. They don't have the capacity, the experience to realize that this negative thing that happened to them is not the end of the world. Okay, so my point is, when you see a little kid freaking out, you know, you really should try to calm them down and be cool with them. Be empathetic and realize that when a little kid experiences something that makes them freak out, I mean, that's what they normally do. They don't have any other way to respond. They don't have any way to filter what happened and then decide, to what negative intensity they should react. Spanking them and hitting them and stuff like that does not help them understand that everything's going to be okay. I mean, a reaction like that would probably just make it, it's just going to make it worse. Um, I don't know. It really bothered me. I don't like to see little kids get spanked or hit. It just really sets me off. So, anyways, I just wanted to get that out there. And if you got any comments, please comments below. And I hope you're having a great weekend. So take care and tell me, what do you think?